incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shut.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one complete to Hayward.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the fun. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown 6.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch it.
And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's going to be taken down right around the 9. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Milton. In trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On 4th down, here's Milton. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Saints will punt this one away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Throwing, Milton. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to try it here again. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Third and long. Throwing again is Milton. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
To the air once more is Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 66 yards. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Saints. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. The Saints go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Third down, 3 to go. A tight end in motion now. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got it inside the 5. Now timeout signal 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Milton to the air on 2nd down. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with it.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll look to throw. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term. Catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun is Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. Open man, right side. He's got him. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5-yard line. Here's a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Panthers will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath.
And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. Panthers will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down. On the give, it's Robinson. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Milton. That one intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Second and 7. To the air. It's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now Milton. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now a handoff, running right. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing on second down is Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through three. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball?
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Loose inside the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Milton to the air on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Milton. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, here's Milton. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Another run here for Robinson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll run with Robinson. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They motion the slot man left. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try